Ooh, hello everyone. I probably shouldn't have oofed into the chat, but here we are. Welcome back, guys. More Danganronpa today. Yes, I was out with my friends today, but I actually managed to get home early. So you know what? Why not? We'll do a bit of Danganronpa. I want to try and get this not fully done, but I want to get as much done as possible. Coming up, why not? Yeah. Last time we essentially we solved. We had a trial for... Oh, hey, Blair! Welcome, my love. I actually am surprised you're still awake. But yeah, we did the trial from, who we assume is Mukuri Kisaba, the 16th student lying somewhere hidden in the school, dead. But yeah, we did the trial and we got convicted for the trial, and they said it was correct. And obviously we know we didn't kill her, so something is clearly amiss. But yes, we will load right in. We're getting there, though. I know we have at least... Well, we have this chapter and there's another chapter after this, but yeah. Right, I need to explore this junkyard. Is that an airplane? How did something like that wind up in the school's garbage pit? Yeah, no, that's fair enough, Blur. This is the same rocket from the beginning of the game, when you see someone get fucking launched into space. Hey, Amelia, how are you doing? That's a rocket. That's a tank. I don't think too much about what I'm seeing down here. Right, and then the desk. This is a desk. It's probably the one that fell down here with me. Where's my bottle gone? Blair, good to see. I love Mukuri's design so much. Triangle. I love George Capsies. It's probably the one that fell down here with me. Right, and then the door. Rattle, rattle. It's locked. Rattle, rattle. Man, how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't going to be that easy. Well, if I'm not going to get out of here anytime soon, I decided to look around for some food. Oh, I did burn myself this morning, guys. Well, this afternoon. Yes, afternoon, while cooking. It was very painful. I think I've got a mark still, but it's not... It should hopefully be fine. But yeah. Well, my comfort show is on. I can't watch it while I'm sorry, Blair. Even as a designer, she likes fake Junko. Don't Google it, Amelia. Yeah, don't Google it. Because it could contain spoilers. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless too. Next, I searched for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are all around bad idea? Again, pointless. Ow. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. But that's still not enough reason to give up, because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was... cry. Go to sleep. Valid. Look, Blair, even Melia's doing it. Not Melia. Makoto. Melia's not going to sleep. Funny enough. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. And then he turned on JVK Feel Free stream and then was like, I can't sleep. I'll do it. Excuse me. But I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. All I did was sleep and sleep. Blair's dream. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign. Not exactly. Ah, chunk. Oh, crunch, rather. What the? Strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched, the pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from above. What could it have been? This episode of Danganronpa, I got Junko wrong and I ain't watching it. Damn. Don't worry, yeah. Ultimate sleeper, for real. Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched out my hand towards whatever it was that just tumbled down there with me. The anime's called... Oh, a giant piece of trash? Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was. I can't lie! Oh, I forgot about this.
It smells awful.
This place smells awful. Look at a cup noodle on her head. I swear, and this might just be my twisted imagination, I thought Makoto went for several days and was like, I'm dying, I'm just starving, man. And then I thought Kyoko appeared, but I've been clearly not. Oh, hi, Kanade. Airplane different, tires different, eyes different, smaller. Melon's not my drink. Great. Kyoko?
Indeed.
Well, you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here?
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. Glad to hear that, Kyoko. You've got a bit of garbage in your hair. I love her. I actually really do like Kyoko. I will say, on this replay, she's kind of like, in like the first half of the game. I get it, Melia, because I remember you don't really care that much about Melia. Melia. Oh, I keep saying Melia for some reason. I don't know why. You don't care that much for Kyoko. Which I actually do understand. She kind of feels very game-botty. Like, she's just there, existing, just solving the issues, and then not having any substance. But I think the later chapters help. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you. I snatched that bread and water she was holding out for me. But within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way towards my stomach. Whew, that really hit the spot. I've got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. Yeah, exactly. She actually, there's more to her now, yeah. You know, I'm good sleeping if I don't need to wake up early. Do you need to wake up early tomorrow, Blue? But Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me?
So...
To pay a debt. Oh, no. To atone. Atone?
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So, you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
Even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Don't say that. You didn't abandon me. No, that's exactly what I did. Abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason I had to survive at the cost. That's not fun. Yeah, not ideal. Why do you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you everything. Thank God. The reason I have to survive...
In other words...
So that I can see what is so that I can do what I came to do at the school. Oh. What? I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one very important reason. You have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak?
Indeed.
That's right. At least I did it once. That was betrayed us now for real. Once? Until recently. I'd forgotten what it was. You forgot? But that's... no one believed that she forgot everything. I have no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible. I probably have never walked with the sheep. So you ever walk with the sheep? Love that. Amnesia? I respect the fact that you just have a sheep that you're gonna walk with. Then, is it really true? You lost your memory?
Makoto.
You remember Makoto? You remember the first thing that happened to each one of us as soon as we arrived at the school? Yeah, like, it's not even that far-fetched to be like, yeah, you guys lost your memories. Like, we clearly have forgotten what's happened. We, like, walked into school and all of a sudden we're like, well, I'm in a school and everyone's gone. Like, I feel like that should be pretty obvious, right? And like clearly, like, so the fact that she's like, I've lost my memory or I don't remember, and everyone's like, no, don't believe you. It's a bit insane, I think, personally. Never trust the husband at it. Hey, we can sometimes. There's any more photos, even close-ups, of the hus? Oh, the sheep. The hus. I tried, but they either headbutt me or run away. I'll do my best play. I also want pictures, please. Do you remember the first... Oh, wait, no, I said that. First thing... Talking about when we fainted, right? Yeah, everyone fainted. I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
Fainted too. And when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Wait, why are you charging your phone if it's on 100% anyway? Use... For fuck's sake. Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory's gone. At the time, I'd forgotten. I remember why I came to the school. I can't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine. It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. You're saying you think you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive that it was the work of the mastermind. He stole my memory. I whistle at nearby sheep so they follow me on walks on a board. I know the farmer said, oh, shit, that's cute. The sheep whisperer. Oh, sorry. Did I read that line? What was said? But why? Why would they want to do that, yeah? There's only one reason I can come up with. It's because of my purpose and my ability. Somehow, they would interfere with the mastermind's plan. So the mastermind just stole them from you?
However...
It could also mean, somehow, my memories may have been connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself the whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that, and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always a chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. What?
Correct.
Well, don't make it too big of a deal of it. It's just a possibility. It is a possibility. We can't just ignore it, right? The mastermind. One of us? If you believe that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memories by herself.
However,
Ooh, cute. Good dinner, Dumbledore. That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you would least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but I see. Your intuition was right though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could be the mastermind. That's what I mean. Because I was like, oh poor me. I'm so basic and plain. Like, bro.
I understand.
understand.
I should
Oh, yeah.
understand everything.
Yeah. You should, yeah, wait. They're very stupid and sneaky animals. They won't leave you alone or stare at you from afar. I walked through a cow field, 2 days ago. Oh, awful. They also stare at you, but then I got attacked by a bunch of flies or something. Crying. You should watch Stupid Detectives though. I feel like it fits the vibe.
My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
With counting sheep are blood in your bed, obviously. Just like the dream I had before, but what did that just happen?
listen.
Are you okay? Oh yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey,
Even now, I still trust you, you know? We did just sacrifice ourselves for you, so I'd like to think you could trust us a tiny bit. Tiny bit. Just, I'm not used to relying on others.
correct.
Now, I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, was convinced. I think that's just a personality. You said you had a reason for doing all the investigating on your own. So, how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So,
What about it? That's cute. I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. You mentioned your ability.
I...
My ability, what everyone should have known me for. I'm the ultimate detective. Which I think was pretty obvious. Obviously, it's nice to have an actual title. It was clear she had some form of, ultimate, I don't know. She had some knowledge up in there. She knew. I was doing instead of babysitting, though. Yeah, valid. The ultimate detective?
correct.
And the reason I keep... Oh! The reason I keep those people getting me was because there was someone I had to find here in the school. You had to find someone? Who?
So...
Well, it was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. The headmaster? Why did you want to find the headmaster? He's my father. What?
in other
I
words,
was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. I have a lot of cousins. Oh, I'm trying to think in my head. I honestly, unironically, probably have over 30. I'm doing my dad's side first, because I see them more. Oh. I think I've got 10 on my dad's side alone. And I'm missing some. I think I have 20. I have 30 something. I'm just genius. She's ultimate detective. Nah, you had the spoilers, obviously. Yeah, I feel like people usually are the ones that say it. Yeah, it makes sense. You can relate to them more. Kyuko's dad is Hope's headmaster? Mastermind, lol. Then that explains when Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved. I'll find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
no matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Oh, Jake, I probably found someone's ashes. Oh. Oh dear. Do you know whose ashes? Kyoko, what's going on? My memory hasn't come back at this point. Hadn't come back at this point. But when he said it, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose was coming here to find them. Excuse me, that makes sense.
However,
Dogs aren't cousins. Let Blair dream. But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear. There is no misunderstanding. So there's no misunderstanding. So the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that I had that to protect him. I only said that I only said what I felt based on what I had seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. Then, what did you see in there?
So...
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess. The desk was dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there. No clue. It just says K. Wait, can you wait? What? What's this? I'm a lizard. I can have. Yeah, I mean this is true. That's valid. I respect that. You mean the mastermind, right?
It's true.
That was my assumption, yes. And to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I found. But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. Is that some kind of map?
Indeed.
To lay out the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. Found it in the headmaster's room, along with Mukuro's profile on that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have stayed overnight from time to time, and I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, the room would have likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. We were there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there.
However...
But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. Green! I love green. So, what was it like? That part of the school, I mean. It's hard to describe. All I can say is, when I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in the school was more horrific than I really ever imagined. What do you mean?
So...
I can't explain it. You'll need to see it for yourself. I'm sure you'll get a chance soon enough. Sounds like it must be important. And really ominous. Really, yo. You better talk to Kyoko, right? I'm curious what Muko looks like on Google. Yeah, don't spoil yourself. It has to do with Mukuro Ikasaba, doesn't it?
However...
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. I know you didn't either. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi, so then you did kill her.
Anyway...
What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. Yellow is daytime, blue is nighttime, green is unknown time. So, let's say at the top, well, it says at the top, time unknown, but obviously my face is covering up. But yeah, that's why it's green. Yeah, to begin with, the point of the class trial for Mukuro Ikasaba was to get me killed. The 16th student, hidden somewhere in this academy. Get you killed?
Indeed.
Fuck's sake, bro. I stole a key and disappeared, and in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
What's the point of the class trial? It was? The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. I mean, because of the school regulations?
That's right.
Exactly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion.
In other words...
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. Got scabs. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rule. I'm seeing a doctor about my skin. You know I keep picking it and how I've got patchiness. I think I've already mentioned that, but see now I'm focused on the scab. It's happening next Wednesday, which would be nice. I'm worried that they're just going to be like, yeah, you just have itchy skin, which isn't going to help. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rule. That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves are somehow bound by the school regulations. Hey. There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikasaba. Mukuro Ikasaba, the 16th student line is somewhere hidden in this school. The one they call Ultimate Despair. Watch out for her. What's that? There's a point where Mukuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Mukuro. Yeah. I could have been the victim?
Indeed.
The victim. You know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean... During the night? I can hear them, you know. Footsteps of the God of Death. What? I can hear the God of Death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me into cases, just like this.
Anyway...
It's exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms, and I had some sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell. I saw the white shadow cross the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room. What an idiot for not locking the door.
Correct.
I went into your room, and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However...
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to... whoever the Master Salem was, they ended up dead.
Correct.
And the murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. It had to be the work of the mastermind, and they attempted to use the class trial to eliminate them. So, all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right?
Indeed.
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. But that's really bad if true. I mean, the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right. That is a contradiction, and it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything we did is a contradiction. So, what does it all mean?
In other words,
It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered. Huh?
Makoto.
Just a little more. A little more, and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. Identity of the other ultimate despair. Ikuro Mukusaba, the 17th student, like somewhere hidden in this school. The one they also know as Ultimate Despair. The other Ultimate Despair? There's no doubt that Mukuro is the Ultimate Despair, unless she's dead. I don't think the Ultimate Despair is just one person. It's not?
Indeed.
When you think about it, the Ultimate Despair seems to implicate whoever caused the event. You're talking about
That's right.
what happened a year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's another one you're going to hear a lot. I think the mastermind is Byakuya because there's no way no one kills that asshole yet without plotting to be in it. If you want to, just let me know. Tragedy. Whoever's responsible for that. They're the Ultimate Despair. That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. And that,
Indeed.
make no mistake, they're the root of all evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the Ultimate Despair. And that is our real enemy. Yay, we do. Oh! God damn it, I could have done this yesterday. I don't know why I thought there was more of it. Okay, there's 6. Well, you know what? We're not going to end it there. I just didn't realize the trial ended there. I thought there was more of chapter 5. Right, well, that's my bad. Well, that's the rocket in the first execution. Right, well, we'll just load him. We'll carry on. Ultimate Despair. A group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. The same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it to the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. It's basically Squid Game. Right now.
Anyway.
Right now we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after. Yeah, you're right. Rattle. It's locked, but we have a way to open this door. Oh, fuck off. How many times have I talked to Kyoko? Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room?
Indeed.
Of course I do. It's an absolute vital part in ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part of them. And it can open any door in the school, right?
That's right.
That's right. We should be able to use it on the door, right? Okay, let's do it then. Hey Kyoko, we can use that key to open this door, right?
It's true.
Let's find out. Kyoko took out the key with the Monokumi design on it and slid into the keyhole. And then... Look! Yes, it opened!
Indeed.
Imagine if it didn't. And now we can get out of it. Let's go. Sounds good. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. There's more than one ultimate despair. Yep. Finally. We were finally free. But there wasn't even time to take a breath of relief. The real fight had just begun. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. Danganronpa? Like, Melia, if I'm being honest, do you think these would be the top 6? Like, if you really thought about it, do you think you could have picked these 6? After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in the tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. I really think out of these 6, I thought Toko and Hero would be dead for sure. Like, this is just off, like, observations of, like, even playing, like, Trial 1, for example. But yeah. There was a metal ladder leading up to the tunnel. When climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. Oh, at least they blurred out Kyoko's butt. The ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed into darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped, I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I have no idea we were so far down. Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you. Yeah, literally. Yeah, I'll be careful. What about Makoto? But now that you said it, I'm getting kind of nervous. Maybe talking will help keep my mind off of it. So Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. I'm actually, all things considered, I would swap, like, as much as I hate Byakuya, I get why he's gotten this far, if that makes sense. I wish Mondo and Sakura were still here. I think that would have been nice. And Celeste. I probably would have swapped out Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro for them three, and then they'd be like perfect. But also, it's like, I get why Byakuya's him. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So, how long have you been doing detective work? How long?
So...
Ever since I can remember. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family always seen it that way. Then, is your family famous?
Wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Dunno, actually. Dunno. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't even heard of us. Who's Robot Girl? Robo Justice. Huh? But how come? Like it's like your family tradition, right? So
Right.
because we take pride in it. Pride.
Indeed.
Happy Pride! The detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice or evil. It's how we can uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do so, we have to stand up to separate. We have to stand separate from the rest of society. Which is why we made a conscious effort to conceal our existence. Conscious effort?
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family creed, and we do what we must to protect it. Oh, hi, Matthew Bassett. Oh, what a lovely name. Hi, welcome to the stream. Hope to warm your feet. I'm glad. Hi, welcome. Hopefully you're doing alright. Have you had a nice evening? Hopefully I don't bore you. Why don't we just point out nothing? Jesus Christ. Because like I said, it's our source of pride. Pride. Lady Gaga's let's play. Ooh, you just finished a replay. Nice. I've already played the game before. So I'm also on a replay, to be fair. So we're keeping it spoiler free for other viewers. So like Mealy and Blur haven't actually seen up to this point. But yeah, just here keeping it vibey, keeping it chill. Yeah, no spoilers if you can, but I mean feel free to discuss the game because again we appreciate it and it's fun to talk about. Again, just try not to hint about stuff because we have had people in the past. I think they know the game and they're very much trying to say spoilers without actually saying them. So yeah, just you know, yeah, no, literally. But yeah, I'm glad everyone is on that same vibe. But yeah, it's funny, you know. So that explains. Yeah, if I came here when I was looking up info about the school online, I never saw anything about her. Been a fan since 2018. When was I? I've been a fan for a long time. I kind of fell off of it. Not in the sense of I just hated it. I played the first two, played a bit of 3, never finished 3 properly. And then I know what happens in 3, I'm pretty sure though. I think. This game came out in 2014. I know that. But then yeah, I just stopped interacting with it, to be fair. Yeah, let us know your favourites, Matthew. Because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However...
And yet, I gave up some of that pride. I agree. I used to really like Leon, and obviously he did the thing. And then I was like, well, he's a bit of an idiot. But it was kind of like, god damn it, of course, Leon. Oh, don't mention Junko in front of Amelia. And Rantaro, I like Rantaro. The second game's design's more, I think. Yeah, I think design-wise, I like the second game. Third, I think, is nice, but feels a bit boring for some of them. And that might be controversial. I don't know. I need to think about it. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Fair. Jesus Christ. That's intense, insane. Wait, the game's 16 years old. Yikes. Okay, huh? In order to escape Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it would be something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. The reason you gave that pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, it was because of how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
What?
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. She's like, yeah, fuck that bitch. I don't know Rantaro, but the rest I'm same. Sad that Junko is dead. Now I miss Junko. I can't believe we've got inside. They mugged your girl. That's insane, actually. But you guys, wait. You guys were born in 2012. No, that can't be right. Wait. They're 2 years younger, right? Right? Yeah, no, I was like, that can't be right, 'cause you'd be 14. I was actually, I was worried for a second. Oh, God. I had absolutely no desire to really connect with my father. Huh? But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about.
However,
There's something I want to say to him, though. What? No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face. What is it? I
So...
want to sever all ties with him. Oh, sever? Last time I saw him, I was still very young. I don't remember myself. I remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kiryu family. He was talented. He had a promising future.
However...
He had no interest in detective work. It makes sense why he's a headmaster, though. Amelia, let Jake finish this game, then watch it. Yeah, for real, yeah. Don't watch the anime after, because it will spoil stuff. This game is special and first experience. Enjoy it and don't... Yeah, exactly, yeah. Make sure... I think this game especially... No, that's a lie. Just all of them. Try not to interact with it as much as possible. I know I'm slow with streams, but the problem is, when you know stuff that does happen, it does ruin the experience, I will say. Even by the time I got to the third game, I knew who died in the first few chapters. I was like, okay, great. Well, yeah. I don't mind the anime, but I do think... I don't know, I prefer the games. There's obviously way more depth in the games, but yeah. I'm spite for Junko's design is being worse. Everything worse. I like a dub voice there. She's got Junko's voice acting. Great. She's open. Wait, you're 12 and 2000. You're also young. Shit, man. To be fair, my friend's just turned 26 today, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm young. 25. But he had no interest in detective work, so he cut himself off from the family. Long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. Okay, deadbeat dad. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument. As young as I was, he left me behind. Yeah. Ironically though, even though the manga is based off the animations of the game, I still was fair. Yeah, no, I get you. I'm completely ignoring it apart from your streams, yeah, from Google Images for Junko during time. There is a manga. I didn't read the manga, but I know there is a manga. I know there's. Is this spoilers? There's like, I can't remember if they're web series or animes or mangas, but I know they've expanded stuff. Like I know Leon has a cousin who has a manga written about her, I think. But I think it's separate from like the actual manga, if that makes... I don't know, they've really expanded on it, sort of thing. Exclusive lines from the cast. Oh, fair. Okay, maybe I need to look at the manga then. I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wants to take you with him.
Right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. You guys are really long legs. Legs for days. I take pride in my family name. Oh, I'm assuming you subscribed, Matthew. Thank you. Guys, we're 2 away from 400 subscribers. How cute. Let me just check if that actually... Yeah. Yeah, 2 away. That's kind of insane. It's kind of happened out of nowhere. Yeah, canon, yeah. There we go. Ultra Despair Hagakure, yeah. Perfect. I was gonna say, I remember seeing something about that. I never read it, though. But that's the thing. I would like to, but again, I kind of just fell off with it. And I've never really been a massive reader until recently. I started reading again back in March, and all of a sudden I've been interested in books again, so here we are. Take part of my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. Also, this thing has taken so long because I've yapped the whole time, apologies. If I'd gone with him, I would have never had the chance to become a detective. I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression, so I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative, more emotional. I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true.
However...
excuse me, but there's one thing I can never forgive. Really?
So...
The way everyone looked at me. I'm going to try and get as much of this done before reading chat again. I was never sad about being left behind, like I said. It was a very good thing.
However...
When the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how you even see me to this day. Shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
Correct.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. I want to sell the past. I want to remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago. But your family, just cut him out like that.
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood, nothing more. We're connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey.
Is blood really enough to call someone family? Only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. I'm so shocked to hear her say something like that. I didn't know how to respond. So instead, I said nothing. Right, here we go. Canon knows pretty polarizing. There must get Danganronpa fans to haven't read the manga. No, I really like despair in this series. I really like despair in the series. Mealy just loves despair. Will there be a 400 special? I don't know. Is 400 something to celebrate? I guess so. I just feel like I could do another game one, to be fair, with random ass games. It'd be supposed if I talk about why canon isn't that liked, doesn't affect the game. If it's got nothing affecting the game, if you'll go for it. Do a mukbang, me and Jay and you, if you can. Yeah, I could do a mukbang stream. I'd be down. If you really want, as long as it's not in the game, I'm fine. But yeah, as long as it doesn't spoil stuff about this game, sure, go for it. Yeah, I was gonna say chapter shit. I know this one drags loads, so that's why if I get some done today, I'm fine with it breaking up into 2 more streams because I know the trial can be at least 3 hours. I've seen that. I've crumbled up. Yeah, literally, they're going for ages, and after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. Kyoko's gone. Do you imagine? He's like, you know that the Inside Out meme? It's like, bing bong, we made it, and then he's just not there. Kyoko's just fallen off the ladder. Makoko didn't realize. Looks like this is it. We have set the door. Hope's Peak is waiting for us. We're back.
That's right.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain this is where we'll come out. Yes. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble. Imagine though if she didn't unlock it beforehand, and they're just standing on a ladder like that. That'd be fucked. Well, here goes nothing. I'll reach my right hand up and pushed against the hatch. If you're heating up an apple crumble, maybe not cooking the whole thing up. The hatch opened with ease, and so if you're just heating up, yeah, that's probably fine. Yeah, I'm making apple crumble tomorrow, and I do love despair. Jacob's saying I like the emotion of despair of face. Well, okay. Amelia, do you want to talk about that? This is an intervention now. Looks like we're back. Can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted. Can't exactly see we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of it. Now we're back in Hope's Peak Academy. Yeah, I was gonna say, for reheating, that makes sense. So Kano, so actually, it's an incestuous crush on the. Oh, I remember hearing that actually, yeah. She dresses him 3,909 times. So why is it not 11037 times? Each time Leon turns it down, though the two are still close. Kano's actually in Leon's video from chapter 1. Oh, okay, that does make sense. To be fair though, I swear, didn't he act a bit like crazy? So this girl confesses love to her love like over 4,000 times, and he's like, still my closest family. That's kind of insane. Hey, at least Leon gets content. I love Leon. I love his design. His design's sick. It's making it in the air 5. My therapist part. I talked to my therapist about it, and that's all I need to say. Fair enough. Hey, at least you're going to a therapist. I feel like we all need a therapist. I love the idea. Mealy goes to the therapist and goes, and Junkie died, and they got her design wrong. Now we're back in Hope's Peak. Really weird. No to confess that many times to your cousins, but enough for real. Like, calm down. Calm down, love. Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of there without you. No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favour. Time to go back in! This is how we got off the garbage pit. I never would imagine that's where this led. I mean, it is a garbage. It's like a bin area. Oh, wait, we're talking to Kyoko. Sayaka. Yeah, Sayaka's cool. Or Junko. So, now what do we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, and I'm worried about you too. You helped me, so they might...
Listen.
The channel that, yeah, I think I mentioned that or something like that, but when I heard that, I was like, that just makes so much more sense. Because to be fair, imagine having to draw them over and over again. Like, Sayaka, I can see being like, okay, fair enough. Leon would be a fucking balling to draw over and over again. You're worried. Yeah, of course.
So then...
But let's just get a concrete answer.
In other words...
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem you escaping. Wait, that's...
However,
We tried to hide. It's only a matter of time till we're found out. And it's not like we can run away. The cameras are on as well. And she said that. She pointed at the nearby surveillance camera, literally. She's saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give it up now. Don't worry. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen isn't it? Because the mastermind is the one that's ensnared. She said ensnared a lot. Almost as much as saying Muko Ikusaba, the 16th student lying somewhere hidden in the school. The one they know, the one they call Ultimate Despair. Watch out for her. I'm eating a box of After 8. Oh, I love an After 8. Oh. There's a good chance Leon was the first character made in Danganronpa. Yeah, actually makes sense. I wouldn't be surprised if they started the guys first. So yeah, actually, I get that. And I'm so glad they didn't go for base Monokuma. Because if they went for their initial beta Monokuma, I would have cried. I would not play this game. Disgusting. Mastermind is instead. You said something like that before. What does it mean?
So...
The Mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Muko's death. Okay, that's not as bad, I guess, Blur. There was a moment when the Mastermind let their guard down. There was?
Right.
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it'll be better for us to go directly to him before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations. Still a little super uneasy about this, but we don't really have a choice, do we? Yeah, Monokuma just shoots him down.
Indeed.
Yeah, beta Monokuma, genuinely, fuck off. No, we're not doing that. Monokuma should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Let's get going. One of the biggest losses, and I know there's not really spoilers, but it's for a character in the second game, but Teru's beta design, genuinely biggest loss of the series.
Shall we go?
We lost so hard that day. We need to go to the... Oh, we're going to the gym. I thought we were going to the dining hall. Oops, apologies. I'm playing School Mode. School Mode is the one where you do, like, all of the, like, helping out and stuff, right? Because I actually really like School Mode, I think. I think that's the one that I really want to play after this. Like, when I want to play, I would play loads of that. Do you want me to just... maybe a spoiler. Maybe. He's basically half human. And like, no, he's human, and then he's skinned on the other side, so just organs and shit, I think. I wouldn't Google it just in case. That's fair. That does make sense. Should have given him a new personality. Making one portion in the oven takes too much electricity, which expensive makes that. Nah, that makes sense. If it's one portion, fair. Kyoko, I don't mind so much. Hi. But Mako is supposed to be dead. What's he doing here? It's exactly how I thought he'd react. Are you really gonna be okay? You were supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do? If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. So now I gotta punish you again, and this time I won't leave anything to chance. Kyoko, do whatever you feel you have to. What?
However...
Before you do, let me just say one thing.
No.
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Well, that matters to you, right? Huh? Fair, don't use Mako for... Yeah. I lose? Hey! You! Explain yourself! What do you mean by that?
Because...
Well, you set the latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted to an excuse to kill me. Yeah, no, for real. Beta Mondo. Wait, did he... I need to check this right now. Mondo Uwada. Oh, I miss him so much. Beta design. Oh my actual god. Why have I never seen this before? That's hilarious. I actually miss Mondo so much. Why has he got an actual gun? That's insanity. That is why. I've not seen that one. I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
In other words...
I was supposed to be chosen as the Blackened and then executed, right? Hey! What are you talking about?
However...
When Mako chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The result of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting, because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
Right.
And in response to the unexpected development,
Indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto as the Blackened and tried to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No, more than that. You must have realised that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
However...
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. The entity that would have thrown a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter Ego. Matthew, do you know why Alter Ego doesn't save Kyoko in the bad ending? Josh, what's been your favorite execution? I like Leon and Mondo's, not gonna lie. I really like... Yeah, I like the first three. I think my favorite is Celeste based on the, like... I know there's a lot of detail for all of them, but I really like... And I've explained this multiple times. I love that Celeste one, she's like all fancy. It's like, I want to be burnt at the stake, I want to be like Marie Antoinette. I know she didn't get burnt at that stake, but you want a unique death. And then she gets hit by a truck, which is the most common form of death. But I really like the concepts of it, because like they give her the despair right at the end. Hitting Kyoko Makoto's alter egos was boring, this was funny. It was the most boring, and Leon's execution was awesome. Now I agree. The Kyoko Makoto one is just, they could have done more. The thing is, I actually think that would have been better. Yeah, you know, like how alter ego saves Makoto from execution, and it's obviously the same execution. So why doesn't alter ego just save Kyoko in the same way? So I feel like you could. I mean, I know they wanted a bad ending, but I don't know. I feel like they could have just made a unique execution for both of them. Oh, because there's luck. Yeah, no, that does actually make sense. Misogyny. Yeah, exactly. Alter ego. You never imagine the possibility of being of a being that could come to our aid even after you killed it.
Am I wrong?
Now, here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Muko. You did.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your own rules, which I know you love so much. If the blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right? And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the blackened is me and not Makoto.
Well?
And you can prove this, right?
Well,
No, I can't. Don't just say it like that. What is this? A comedy routine? To make such a bold claim without a shred of evidence.
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now. But with a little more time, I can guarantee I find them.
That's right.
Because no matter how deeply you try and bury it, there's only ever one absolute truth. And now you try to talk like some kind of famous detective type.
Because
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. Excuse me, why do I keep burping? I apologize. He would have been gripped by the despair you love so much to inspire.
however,
Here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
What the heck?
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince.
Hey,
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased. Huh?
indeed.
I love this music. Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume you'd killed him because what we said was exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Hey,
Of course, you can say we were just making all this up. You won't get to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. If you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If I'm about dying in guillotine, they usually yell your name, since your head can understand things for a few seconds later after dying. The head usually turns eyes to look at where the yell came from. Really? I hate that, it's disgusting. Maybe there's some more trivia. The original Danganronpa game was called Distrust. Yeah, no, I loved the idea of distrust. I think I mentioned that as well, but it's like, I love the idea that you can generate different endings. But I understand why they didn't go for that. I genuinely think if they made a separate game with a similar concept, after completing Danganronpa, I think they could get away with it. I know it's I feel like they wouldn't, because obviously they have Danganronpa, but I really like the idea of actually having to manage a relationship. Last use of the guillotine was in the 80s, I think. Well, Amelia, when you come over, we'll use the guillotine, why not? Yeah. Oh really, was it? Fair. And it doesn't, Kyoko dies in Distrust, right? Is that, she's the first victim or something like that? One of the girls are. I think it's Kyoko. Maybe Kyoko or Junkie, I can't remember. If you want to earn our distrust, fair or square,
that's what we have to
then I
do.
suggest you take my advice. So, what's this advice of yours?
It's true.
To do Mukuro's trial over again. Yeah. Only this time, you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last
It's time for one last showdown. One final
One
battle between
final
hope.
battle between hope and despair. Hey,
Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say? Fair trial, one last showdown. In other words, I think it's very similar, probably, right? That would be our chance to expose the true identity of Mukuro's killer, the mastermind themselves. But what's the reason the mastermind, would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? They'll probably just execute me without another word. Interesting.
Bear it!
Very interesting indeed. Barry?
What's
Oh,
wrong?
I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little. Time for some magics. Time for some magic. Now, what you suggested might be plausible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
In other words,
I mean, you accept.
You guys!
If you do things your way, I'll have enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it would cause an unbearable despair, right? And I'm prepared to give you the turn to read your terms. Will your hope win? Will my despair claim victory?
I can barely
I'm trying to be
contain
quiet. I'll
myself.
sleep in the next room, yikes. Let's have one final grisly showdown. You agreed. Then we still have a shot at this.
Barrett!
But this is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely fitting in.
Guys!
So for this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here. Mysteries? That's right. Every last mystery that's pouring around the school. If you can do that,
I can
then that'll be
barely
enough to
contain myself.
qualify as a victory for you.
it's true.
No, for real. Qualify really threw me off for a second, but I was like, oh, qualify. And that's what we've been trying to do all along. That's what we've been trying to do all along. Okay then. Well, oh, okay. Well, good. Then let's bear it all. You can claw your way up to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mystery of the spectral school. Then you win. If you can't do all that, we all face execution, right? I can barely contain the excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me? We are as excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair? I honestly can't believe how this all turned out.
Hey,
Before we started, I wanted to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when the trial is held.
What's wrong?
I remember that, for sure. So what?
hey,
I want to confirm, that is what you said, right? That, and it's a true statement. You don't have to be so suspicious. I said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on school regulations. And having a trial for Mukuro is no exception to this. Huh? Mukuro's trial is no exception, then it's part of the regulations? Which would mean that whoever killed Mukuro... It's a very polarizing approach. I know, but... Okay, enough funs. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak Academy, Hope's Peak since the killing game began, are those 16 students. For real. What?
listen.
You tell me the truth. Why do you get so quiet all of a sudden?
Now
I'm done talking. I'm done talking. I got nothing left to say to you. So get lost, would ya? Why so mad?
Whew.
He seems emotionally unstable.
Hey!
Leave me alone. Get out of here. Okay, I'm going. You're really gonna let me go? I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. Super duper extra special punishment overflowing with despair.
Hey,
Okay, let's go. Okay. Monikuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away. And just like that, we were out of the gym. I swear we go to the dining hall, do we not? I could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still have my life, and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. One thing I hate about the narrative is how they never do anything with Mono's pickaxe. Thank you. That wise was just there. Let me pickaxe someone. Like, it would be cool if the pickaxe was used to stab the dead body, do you know what I mean? Like, come on now. Once again, I was in Kyoko's death. You could use it as a murder weapon, but then I guess it doesn't implicate Mukuro as much. I don't know. It's just there. I think it's just an Easter egg sort of thing. I'm just like, crazy diamonds. Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
however,
Don't find me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us. Yeah, true.
whew,
Still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal. But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they couldn't stand to gain anything from the final showdown, do they?
so...
They had no choice but to accept. Huh?
because...
It's all because that one moment that the mastermind let down the guard, like I said. So, when was it the mastermind let the guard down?
So...
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? He said that they had hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school lives to the outside world, right? Yeah, they definitely said that.
listen.
And what do you think when you heard that? What did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? Who's your favorite character? In this game specifically, I think my top 3 are Mondo, Sakura, Tina. and then throw in Celeste and Makoto. I like Kyoko, but I think because she's no, actually maybe Kyoko over Makoto. I don't know. Yeah, Mondo. See, Leon used to be like my favorite, but I think it was just because of design. With like depth, Sakura, Kina, Mondo. I think. Don't ask Melia their faves. Honestly, Melia's faves were Sakura, Leon, Junko, Mondo. So, oh, and Hina. So Melia had very unlucky favorites. So basically, don't get attached. Why not Junk on the lip? She's pretty. I've got a spot right here. I just felt it now. Oh god. Right, I mean, the idea of taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
Indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, the kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However,
Yet somehow, the mastermind was able to do
in
it.
other words,
Think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. Yeah, literally, for real. Oh my god, wait, no, you're literally... Oh. Wait, you literally like all the killers, that's hilarious. Now, to be fair, Amelia, I think that's worse, having all your faves be murderers. At least your... Oh wait, actually, no, I can't say that. No, maybe yours is worse. All your faves died in the first 2 chapters. That is a bit insane though, Matthew. I'm so sorry. We do like Celeste though. I do agree though, I think they needed something more gambling related. With her in general. Like, she was a good liar, kind of. Even though she kind of folded her in her own trial. But yeah, I don't know. Think of it in... Oh wait, no, I just read that. A reason?
so...
Oh, Bella. Okay, that's fine. You have to show the world something, no matter what the cost of us killing each other. You want it to show the world?
It would seem...
The mastermind had been very adamant about not killing us directly, forcing us to kill each other. And all the rules and regulations were designed to encourage that. That makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
In other words...
Oh, that was... Sorry, guys. Wait, has my stream broken? I just got another alert. Bear with. Am I still alive? I swear to God. Okay, I am still alive. That's fine. Okay, chill. So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world. But why?
Correct.
To prove a point, most likely. Prove a point?
Hey.
The outside world has a name of student. Has a name for the students of Hope Street, right? Same concept. Yeah. You're talking about Hope, right?
That's right.
I mean, to be fair, these ones kind of are, though, are they not? I mean, no, not really. Makoto and Kyoko's aren't. Celeste's, no. Mondo's has a bike, and the guns. So, to be fair, it's actually only Makoto and Kyoko and Celeste's. No. For those who represent hope to kill each other, kill each other and sink into despair. The mastermind wants the world to see us and try and prove that despair is better than hope. Damn, hateful. That's their goal, as ultimate despair. What? They want to prove that despair is better than hope? That's ridiculous.
It's true.
Right, it is ridiculous. Completely irrational. Nah, I get that. It's the kind of thing that that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. A group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. But is that really the only reason for making us the rest of us suffer?
Makoto.
You know how angry it must make you, and yet the same motivation is what led the mastermind to reveal their weakness. Yeah, exactly. Trigger Happy Havoc is like cute because it sets up all of the bases. I think they just really improve on Danganronpa 2, and then V3 is good. It is good. Maybe should I play it before I on stream and then play it? Like, does that make sense? Like, should I finish it off and then play it on stream? I guess I could play the rest of it blind, even though I think I know what happens in some bits. I don't know. We'll see.
In other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing into the world. The mastermind has had more than has had to be more particular than it's reasonable about their own regulations. It's very long. If the mastermind simply ignores the rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
at the very
It's only
least,
half 12, so I can play a bit longer. At least that's how those who were watching this would have seen it. And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves.
indeed.
That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they hate what I was doing, I hadn't violated a single one of their regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. The game said, fuck you, Melia. Have Junko again. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. In my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all the proper rules to get me killed. It's very long. But that's why I want to get as much done today, so then next time I stream it, even if I don't finish the full way, at least I can split over 2 streams. So, yeah. They began a trial, they didn't have the right answers, and they made me out to be the killer. But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. Also, Matthew, you will realise, well, as I fumble at most, you will realise I can't speak half the time, and I can't read half the time, so apologies for that. That design's wrong, sorry. No, that is the design, Amelia. Due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. He attempted to kill you instead, also was not the killer. When that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion.
Indeed.
Prove to the world that the despair is better than hope, and they have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words,
It would only do the mastermind's harm to have it shown if they'd violated their own regulations. But all of that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge.
however,
Get over her, she's dead. Well, it's only thanks to you that we got the chance. Because you believed me, another path opened up. But I can't believe how much the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. You didn't have the slightest clue.
wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove anything about. I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet.
Whew.
It looks like I got it right. This time, at least I won the bet. I let out a quick sigh, and I took a small sigh of relief. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident for a moment. We decided to go talk to him. Well, presenting a strong demeanor is fundamental of part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I had shown my uneasiness, it would have made you. That would have made you that much more uneasy. Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic. Look out!
However,
He always talks down on himself. Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is another chance to fight. We have to win this time.
correct.
So everything we've gone through might be, will have been for nothing. Oh my god, what's happening? You're right, excuse me everyone. We can't defeat the mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. There's no option except to win.
Hey,
Before we begin a final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on. True, but now we know who the real enemy is. All we have to do is work together with everyone and destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone.
however,
Is that really possible?
anyway,
Right now we have to find the others.
shall we go?
They're probably in the dorms somewhere. Shall we go? I don't even know what's happening right now. Right, we're at Despair Town. See, I thought they were in the dining room, but maybe not. Oh, they are. And suddenly we were greeted with... Oh. That. You again. Animal Crossing noises. Is he broken?
Whew.
This place's emotional instability reached its limit. Jeez, what the heck?
However,
I wonder what that was all about. I couldn't help but allow a sigh of relief. Ah! Damn.
Is that Makoto?
Giant assets on display right here. Look at that.
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
Why did they let Hero live this long? I see it for Byakuya. I kind of see it for Toko. Why is Hero still there? Whatever.
You survived?
Jeez, You're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
I'll say this: voice acting in Trigger Happy Happy is one of the most fun things you can do. Honestly, it's really fun.
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
Like, how did you make it this far? Everyone was there. All my friends who struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up.
What?
Wait, what's that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog. Get away! Shoo! Shoo! And in a flash, my tears dried up. Like, yeah, fuck this guy. Nah, not my voice acting. Actual voice acting. Makoto, what was it like hanging out with the spirit world? I didn't go to the spirit world.
You know?
Did you get to talk to her? Who? It's Cleo. You can only do it either as a streamer or if you're playing with friends. You can talk to yourself. Oh, Gavin, welcome back. Hello, how have you been? Nah, for real though. Literally, I could have done without my dream survivor list. But genuinely, if we're being realistic on who could have survived, Makoto, Kyoko, Hina, that's fine. Mondo, no, Mondo would have died. If we're going off the fact that if all the killers are the same, Taka, because I think it would have been nice if Taka lives because Mondo died. Sakura, and I mean, with Sakura technically. I don't know, maybe just 5. And I have a deep voice, so I can't do characters like Celeste or Junko. That's fair. Sorry, I read Hi Gav's Hi Gay. I got kicked out of Spice Fest because what? Oh, too smart. Okay, fair enough. Just Junko. Byakuya, because you need an attack. Yeah, that's fair. Leon, because you could live longer. Could have lived longer as the best friend character. You know what? I could have seen that. To be fair. No, I didn't talk to her. I mean, I didn't go to the spirit world. I mean, who the heck is Miss Cleo? Right. I need the toilet, but I'm gonna power through these, talk to these guys, and then we'll go to the toilet. I still can't believe you survived. Yeah, me either. You realize why it is you escaped execution? It was alter ego. It saved my life.
That's right.
Not too many people can say they had their life saved by a computer program. I imagine it was a learning experience for you. What does that mean? So what have you guys been doing while I was gone? Well, we figured out that since the trial was over, we'd have access to new places again. And? No dice. All the rooms that were locked before were still locked. Nah, for real. So there weren't any new areas. Then when we came to find new clues. Oh wait, I don't think I read that at all correctly. Let me read that again. Hey, subscribe, guys. I can read. So there wasn't any news. Wait, no. No. So there wasn't any new areas. Where did news come from? Then, where can we go to find new clues? Go to Toko.
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened to Monokuma. Explain? Explain what? So, we just ignored Toko, and I didn't mean to, but here we are. I think, if they eventually did do a Danganronpa 2x2 for Trigger Happy Havoc, I could still see a world where I think Byakuya lives no matter what. I think you could easily have Kyoko die first as like a shock kill, because I think it'd be basically the inverse of Sayaka's death, where it's like, oh, now you know. Like, I don't know if I've ever given enough context on it immediately, but basically, Danganronpa 2 is getting a rework, and then in the rework they're gonna have Slayhem mode, I think it's called. And that's basically the same, it's a different game within it, essentially, where they're all a different storyline. So there's different killers, different victims, all that sort of stuff. So if they did something like that, I could see all of these guys dying except Byakuya. I do think Byakuya would live no matter what. Unless he's the first killer. Like, if he isn't the first killer, he lives, sort of thing. See where Junkie lives. Alright. It's been what? But is it okay if that you're here? What's the mastermind going to do?
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you. Right, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go to the toilet. Yeah, too much. I could've done that. Oh, what? Well, I pressed the wrong button by putting my headphones down on the keyboard, so we'll go back to that anyway. See you in a bit. African. Right, what have I missed? Okay, back in speaking of, what do you think the kill order for 2x2 will be? How do I say this? I don't want to spoil what happens. The thing is, I won't say what I think will happen. Just because technically it's like, okay, there will be differences. Like, as in, like, I'll indirectly spoil what I think will happen, because, like, most likely the survivors won't be the same sort of thing. Yeah, no, I'm glad we're getting new content for that. Summer camp does not count as a new game. I do think the the killer in Chapter 5, I think is going to die first. I'll say that. That's what I think anyway. I think that has to be... It makes sense. I think, personally. The Chapter 5 killer in Danganronpa 2, I think is going to be the first victim in the game. I think. That's like, I'll say that. I don't want to say too many, because then I feel like I'm really, not spoiling it, but I'm going into detail. Down time, someone kind of looks weird to me. I don't know how you get from the other side game. Oh, wait, get it from the other side games. Isn't it like a board game? I don't know. Tell me, didn't you go ghost? See if it's transparent to you? No, it's just a silly superstition. If ghosts were see-through, they couldn't see lead normal lives. Okay, that's enough. Talking to you makes if you want to just go down and go to sleep. Oh wait, now we can actually talk to Toko. Lol. You stink. Are you rotten? Rotten physically, mentally, everywhere you can be rotten. Sorry, I was running around in garbage for a while. This smells so smelly. Super smelly. You smell even worse than me. Way worse than me. I win. Seems happy for some reason. Like, thank God we took our time about that. I think 2x2 can have one of 4 people or protagonists. I won't be surprised if the main character dies at some point. I don't know how you would even do that. And then maybe you get a new protag. I don't know. Yeah. My favourites in Danganronpa 2x2 will die. That's the worst part. Do you know what I mean? Oh, fair.
Makoto.
We had time to indulge in the extended happy reunion. We need to explain everyone happy guess.
Yes.
It's true.
I need to tell you all about last trial. Last class trial?
In other words...
We're going to redo Muko's trial.
Huh?
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of we doing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it. I keep telling you.
Wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer, and of course it's not me or any of you.
Huh?
Then who is it?
I see.
What you're saying is, it's all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
What? I'm saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
That's right. It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Ghost spotted the trap in time and did what he had to do to stop it.
However...
His decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did
Spot
you
the
say?
trap. Did you, Mukuro? It sounded like it was easy. I just, you know...
However...
Executing Mukuro, who was on the Blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulations. The rule states that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rule, which is why I went to negotiate with them and have a trial one more time.
Huh?
And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain leverage you needed, didn't you?
Correct.
Excuse me. Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I swear I don't bet this much, guys, normally. Who I think it could be? The original protagonist. 2 victim. Yes, I can see that. Yeah. But the 5 victim. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that too. Chapter 5 Blackened. All that makes sense. What I will say, I've already mentioned this on stream. I thought Chapter 2 victim was going to be, like main girl, originally when I played the game. I think they're definitely going to be from Danganronpa 2 now. That's for real. Yeah, again, I don't want to spoil it because technically I can say names, but then it's like, if I say like, oh, blank is definitely going to live this time, obviously that means that he died the first time, sort of thing. But yeah, we'll say that. I do agree with those predictions. I think they're all good choices. I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said, now is the mastermind, now it's the mastermind instead, That's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean.
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. You always are, honey. It's okay. Anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again later. So, knowing this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind. But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. Just to win in time, we have to stop every last mystery surrounding the school. Every last mystery?
But
We've been looking around all this time, and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
Wait, really? Oh. I get you. No, that's interesting. I didn't know that. That makes so much more sense, though. Oh, spoilers. the chapter 2 victim, I believed, was giving me a girl an interview, but also I thought that about Junkie and Celeste when I first played this game, so yeah. Here we are. You probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies. Everyone!
I hate
Hey,
you.
who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with Master. Stop, I want to do it. Meanwhile, I want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
anyway.
At this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth.
Interesting.
In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say.
But
figuring out who the mastermind is and how they killed Mukuro and all the school's mysteries. It's pretty tall freaking order. Maybe, but this time the trial's different. We know who our enemy is. If we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries. I'm not so sure about that. Huh?
I
I agree with the idea of working with... You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together is, with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
indeed.
That's what I thought too, at first. So Monokuma gives a little hint of his. Hint? Nah, for real. I've probably known about these characters. Oh my god, when did I know about this? You know what? Oh my god, wait. I knew about them in high school because my leaver shit, I drew a Monokuma on it. When did I leave high school? I've been in my job for 6 years. Took a year out, so that's 7 years. That can't be right. 10 years I've been... Surely not. Surely not. I'm trying to think. I definitely knew about the game in year 6, which is, I would have been 12. 13? I've been in this fan for like 12 years. That doesn't sound right. That can't be right. With all the series we know, like everything about. See, the thing is, I know a lot about Danganronpa, but only that main game. I don't know like really in-depth stuff. To be fair, I say that. I feel like I do know a good amount, but it's a very polarizing approach. I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's the hint. I'm sure I already told you this, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began. Although 16 students, I remember one of the streams beforehand, I fully spoiled that there were 16 students. I was like, yeah, because there's like 16 of them, and I went past it so quickly, and I was like, oh fuck, what do I do? But again, I forgot it didn't really matter at that point, and it was a step at the time that was nice. I think one was a trend. How I accidentally just put a full series until now. What was the Danganronpa 2020 trend? I don't remember this, to be fair. I remember people spamming the Kyoko execution as a trend, but yeah. Oh, shipping wars. I see.
I see.
Ishimondo, still the best. Monokuma said that, did he? Nah, for real. To be fair, I have got Undertale now, so maybe after this we'll play Undertale. I do want to change things up after this. Not as in, like, after this stream, I mean... Again, I keep saying this. I want to play Mecha Chameleon on stream. I should do Undertale now that I've got it. And then back to Tomodachi Life. I think with Tomodachi Life, I might do, like, Mecha Chameleon Tomodachi Life. We'll see. Maybe I can join them two together. Yeah, that makes sense. Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. But why?
So, in other
If
words...
the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have to have set foot in this school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
In other words...
But according to Monokuma, the only people who had set foot in Hope's Peak were the 16 students who had been taking part in the killing game. Then the mastermind is. There are 15 students in the main hall at the very beginning, and Adam Mukuro, you get 16. So the mastermind would have to be one of them.
That's right.
And of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are the people standing right there. Need I continue, or do you get it now?
What?
You're saying the mastermind's one of us?
No way!
You can't be serious. Yeah, no, for real. Wait, you can't say that for sure. You can't say for sure that's true. That's true, yeah. Monokuma might have just said all that to confuse us.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. Among us, some would say. The mastermind is one of being one of us is also a possibility, and that is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair. So they must be high schooler. You can't say it's not possible. If one of us was the mastermind, it'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was acting?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
but...
I don't care how sneaky you are. We wouldn't notice someone sneaking off that many times. To me, I feel like new gen fans will come out. I can't wait. It hasn't it been delayed to 2027 now? Which, to be fair, 2027 is not even that far away. It's literally we're on the second last day of July, are we not? Or is this the last day of July? Second last day of July now. I just want to forget. Oh my god! Wait, what? That's kind of insane. Let me Google this quickly. Danganronpa 2x2 release date. I think it got moved to 2027. Early 2027, of course. I should do a Danganronpa cosplay at some point. I don't do cosplay, but it'd be funny to dress as one of the characters. I'll dress as Hina with my big old biddies out. I don't care how. Oh wait, no.
I'm right.
Maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and action beforehand. In that case, there's no way he could have. Wait, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely possible. He directed the flow of conversation. That would be cool if it was fully voice acted, but also it'd give me nothing to do. But yeah, I agree. Well, maybe, but still. Ding dong, bing bong. Is it just gonna be a nighttime announcement, or is this gonna be actually exploring?
This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but...
Oh yeah. I'm down for that.
At this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode.
Oh, guys, we're at the final stretch. I could end stream here, to be fair. No, because the actual trial long itself is no way. Let me Google. Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc, trial. Oh wait, chapter 6. Like, this must wait. Oh. Wait. Oh, maybe I do end it here. Nah, I'll try to do the investigation. We'll see.
So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every
This will be
room in
long
the
though, so
school.
I won't do trial today, but yeah.
Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit.
Well, Amelia, we went from not being able to finish this game before the weekend to now actually should be done maybe tomorrow, honestly. Depending on when I
Then we
stream.
can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Damn, really going for it. A very magnanimous of him to unlock all the doors.
That's fine.
All the rooms. Time for talk is done. We now need to begin our investigation. But it says 1.5 hours to 2 hours, but also I've managed to speed run trials, so we'll see. I'm working alone for the beginning, anyway.
In the name of my family.
I can rely only on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. No, Cassie. Oh, wait, am I lagging? Wait, you guys can still hear me, right? Because I just got a suggestion alert saying, like, I shouldn't. Wait, you guys can... you can hear me. What's this about then? Properties. Guys, no one tell me I'm on the wrong microphone this whole time. I've been on the wrong microphone this whole time. And no one tell me I sounded crusty this whole time, or if I sounded okay. I can't believe this. I've gone an hour and a half, sounded crunchy as fuck. That's insanity. What if someone mentioned that? I mean, clearly it couldn't be that bad, but like, that means it's been this microphone the whole time. I'm over it. Fuck this. When do you stream? Oh, I stream at the most random times. I'm so sorry. Like, for now, it's 1:04 in England at the moment. So yeah. So the ended before I'm locked up. Yippee! Not for real. Yeah, should be able to. I can't believe that. That's so funny. Oh, okay. If I sounded fine, that's okay. Do I sound different now? I changed the mic at least. You are my mother. Okay, Cat Slayer. No, it would be Zoe Slayer then. You ain't my mother! I don't have to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
Goodbye.
Well done. To make this final statement, Byakuya had left the dining hall. Yeah, Master. He didn't take me with him.
Hey.
Do you blame him? Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without cream. Or coffee. You're totally useless. Oh, look, he's talking. Okay, that's annoying. So, bye. With that, Toko trudged out on out of the dining hall, and now she's gone. I'm actually so upset about that. That has ruined it. My fucking god, I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, I would. Oh god, it sounds so crunchy. It's fine. And you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Hyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. Just leave Mako, Hino, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too.
Just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. He's done fuck all. I think that the hero left the dining hall, and then we make out with Hina. Everyone's really going off by themselves. What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing.
But,
I mean, it's not like I don't trust everyone, you know?
cause,
But
I mean,
up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I mean, you've not been, but you're cute. But you've also been more useful than Hiro and Toko, so you're still in the lower half. But yeah, I just depended on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died. Makoto, it's really nice of you to say.
but,
But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
okay.
So I figured, at least at the end, here at the end, maybe I can find myself. I can find something that'll help us get out of it. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. At least she can admit that she's useless. You know, was in surprisingly high spirits, she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
Indeed. And I'm going to go now. So you're gonna go off on your own too, right here,
However-
Kyoko? Well, just don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our search separately doesn't mean we still can't work together.
So...
That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigation doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. And then we can come back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
So then...
Well, I better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
Correct.
Hanukkah said all the doors in the school have been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny of the school. Visit all the places we couldn't go before.
Makoto.
Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. I'm trying to think of all the places. With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. So I can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. I'll prove the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of the school. And then we can all escape together. Please tell me where to go. I guess I'll start by taking another look at Muko's monitoring file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife and went completely through the body. Has been struck in the head with an object as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered in other wounds, but they were at least several days old. Once we found out who killed Mukuro Kusaba, the 16th student, like somewhere hidden in his school, the one they call Ultimate Despair, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? Let's start with the rooms that were locked up until now. Headmaster's room, the biolab, the door in the data center, Monaco's face on it. On the second floor. Okay, we'll do the door. Gate down before, that should be open fine. So I have to double check the areas that connect to the murder, which means the garden and the dojo. Oh my god. I'm trying to get started. There's so much. Oh, we got a list. Okay. Right. We'll go dorms first. We're closest to them. Dorms, it's this way, is it not? Yes, these ones. We got the mastermind, guys. Wow. It's Muko Ikisaba, the 60 shooter, like, it's all hidden in this school. The gate's open. We can finally check out the second floor of the dorms, which means I have to do it. This is the second floor of the dorms? Looks like some ancient ruins. Well, no, it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. Like, imagine, it's kind of creepy to think about, like, this has been above us. Like, that's kind of creepy. Imagine all the bugs. Blood. The bugs. This has been calm. Oh wait, it's this one we're going to. Okay. I was like, oh, it's like a bedroom, fucking idiot. This bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore, it's just garbage. Oh. We did all that from Monokuma Coin. Sure. I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big old pile of rubble. So why did I come in here? If that's the case, why am I here? Leave the area? Yes. Time to go piss in the girls' toilet. Oh, it's the girls' bathroom. Even in a place like this, can't bring myself to go in. Never mind. Mako has standards. I'm sorry, so why do they still have a fancy-ass bathroom, though? I mean, fair play to them. At least they keep the bathroom clean. Oh, a giraffe in a locker, how cute! Oh, how cute. Very nice. This room's filled with lockers. Must be Hoops Peak students who came before us. That's before ours must have used these lockers. That's just a metal sheet, isn't it? There's a metal plate mounted onto the locker. I really want to know what's inside, but there's no way. Uh-huh. Can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm not even going to try it, bother. The ultimate bear control, not for real, though. It's, you know what, and then it's going to be an 18th student as well. Look at the reused assets for the area. Yeah, no, exactly. I think it gives it some consistency, which is nice. Okay, so this one isn't locked. What if I can open this locker? Rattle, rattle. Nope, locked. There's a card reader installed in the door. Must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card reader of this the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. You have to use your e-handbook to open those up. So does that mean let's just give it a try? I took my handbook and ran it across the card reader, and then now look. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. What if I can open this locker? Rattle, rattle. Nope, locked. Oh, right. Okay, is this gonna be the same? Okay. Oh, I'm really hoping not all of these are the same, because I'm not gonna click every locker, I think. Wait, which one did I click? I'll do the other one just in case as well. Looks like all of it's wrong. Not for real. I wonder if I can open this locker. Do I really have to check every fucking locker? Well, not every locker, to be fair. Oh, on a coin. There's DLC characters, yeah. Let's go with this locker. No. Surely this locker or something. I can't imagine any way to get. Okay, never mind. Wait, is that actually? Plates on. There's nothing in here. I swear there must be something in. Okay, well, I guess I'll come back to it. This room doesn't really feel like a student room. It's more of, it has more of an adult atmosphere.
Correct.
It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. I decided to check it out one more time. Huh? A regret? A regret. Kyoko looked almost meek right now. She must be thinking about something. I probably shouldn't bother her. Right, so that made it just sound like I was supposed to talk to her, but that's fine. There's a PC on the desk. It must belong to the headmaster.
It would seem...
Whoever used it last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. We might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However...
There's not much though. Nothing we don't already know.
In other words...
Ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. The group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. Excuse me. Now, they're the worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair.
However...
That's all there is. Not much to it, is there? I guess this is the best you could do as a complete Kirigiri failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
Correct.
I see. That's a good outlook to have. Why they gotta be black? Ultimate despair. Chill. Right. Hey. What's that other item here? The chair. Okay. A leather chair. I can't imagine a shooting user something like this. It must have been the headmasters. Hey Kyoko, there's just me, you, a bunch of alcohol in a bed. Let's get freaky. Let's see if we can talk to her still. No, never mind. She's not interested, guys. It's fine. Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. I mean, it wouldn't have been, if I didn't open the map, I wouldn't have seen the spare room, I guess. Some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something?
So...
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming through. A breeze?
Indeed.
It's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space? Does that mean... You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
It's a very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. Oh. It's the right password and the door should open right up.
However...
But I don't have a clue what the password might be. Well, no, so we probably made it up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right, that's not really enough to go on.
It's true.
I looked through all his paperwork, all his files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but it's something that that might be his password. I think about how much time I wasted on this. Jeez. Wow. So there's a hidden room she can get into. That's what she meant by regret. Maybe we can assume there must be some clue waiting in here, but maybe for her, it's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No wait, there might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of. Something that she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh? Sorry, I was just thinking of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it yet. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use a name as his password. Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well?
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, do it. Do whatever you want. Okay. Okay. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name, but if it's not it, I might just hit Kyoko even more.
Hey.
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay, in that case, it goes nothing. I collected myself, then turned to face the computer monitor. I mean, it could be Kyoko, it could be Kyoko Kirigiri, it could be so many things. Let me just type the password here. Type the full out. There we go. Kyoko Kirigiri with a space. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, as if I finished typing in. Sorry. Beep. What? That did it. Here's the lucky student. Kyoko, it worked.
Why?
Aw. Kyoko. Well, looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. I'll look at her in the background. Hey, Kyoko? I might as well not have been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. I'm going to talk to this first. Oh, never mind. So I won't. There's a brightly coloured box here. It seems totally out of place in there. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. We open it. I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Careful, Makoto. Why? You think it's dangerous? My scab's really itchy right now, guys. Yeah, not dangerous. But surprising probably. Huh?
It would seem...
It's what I think it is. And at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything. Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by a heavy step, I approached the box. Took a deep breath, and then took the lid off. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. I began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... That. Kyoko's advice was no use. I heard a trembling cry. Yep. What was in the box? There was bones. Human bones. It's the last thing I had expected in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. What? Just as you thought? How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones! Well, it's not that I was thinking of bones specifically. Just had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing. It did get in the box. My father. Yep. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box? Those bones. That body. It's my father. Or at least what's left of him. Are you serious? Is that Kyoko's dad? It's because Monokuma ate the dead body in it. The same man she's been searching for? But hold on, how can you know that for sure? She's like, I know his bone structure. How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we already have, that's the only possible answer. So the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. According to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It is possible he is even likely that he's somewhere in the school right now. It's a very polarizing approach. I know, but hey, enough burpums. Anyway, here's the hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. The only people to take a single step in the Hope Streak since the killing game began are those 16 students, and then it flashes back to Muko Ikusawa, the 16th student, like hidden somewhere in the school. Also, we said that the headmaster was probably here in the school, but the only ones who were alive at the start of this killing game were 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume
In other words...
that most likely my father was in this school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption, anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Well, no, she wasn't calm. I don't know if this is a spoiler, but I'm just going to say it for the fun of it. So do you remember in the very beginning where we start the game and there's a execution that just randomly starts and you're like, what the fuck's happening? I'm pretty sure that's the not a mastermind. That is the headmaster, so Kyoko's dad. I don't know if that's like a spoiler thing, but like, yeah. That's why he's dead, so we know he's dead. I waited till he was dead to confirm, but yeah. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. I had to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. But why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. Now Kyoko said she wanted to see her father, so she cut off all ties. But was that all there was to it? I gave some of that pride. Yeah, the spaceship thing. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. It's knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Would you really give up a pride just for that? I can't help but wonder. Yeah, hidden room present. There we go. Huh? This picture. Cutie. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is that a picture of... Hey, Kyoko.
Why would you...
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past. Yet... to now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. I just bit myself. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, must have really cared about her.
Why?
Her braid moved to the other side of her hair. Wait, why? What? I went to face him to tell myself, came out of my life for abandoning me. It's the whole reason I came here. Now he's abandoned me again. And this time, he even stole my only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. Aww. I feel like I should make probably small talk right now. Maybe. Okay, never mind. Okay, drawers first. This is a filing cabinet that seems like the kind of place you'd find a clue. I should take a closer look. But I don't think Kyoko would like some stranger like me touching her dad's stuff. You go, yeah, go for it.
Hey.
It's fine. Check whatever you want. Oh, nothing the fans making me call. Are you sure? Okay then. I went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top, but all I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He was pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
Well?
Just because he didn't have anything else. Yeah. He could have inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
Now,
if he couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have been much more of a failure. Drew couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. Maybe it's the lack of sleep catching up with me. It is 1:30 in the morning. The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some sort of clue, so I really want to check it out now, but we don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without permission.
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
Because...
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind, I turn the fan back on. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers to look inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Oh, huh? Is this? It's an e-handbook, right? And it has a label on it that says, in case of emergency. I found some kind of emergency e-handbook on the headmaster's desk.
In other words...
A handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I assume that's what it is. And you're probably right. It might prove useful that we continue our investigation. Why didn't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko. I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Alright, here we go, Joe.
Hey.
Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor? Yeah, sure. A favor? What is it?
So...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but...
Hey.
Could you leave? Huh?
Correct.
Just for a little while. I just like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko, don't worry, I'm fine. Just need to calm down a little.
Just a second.
Get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. Were you only connected by blood, and not by heart and soul? But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you're going to say? If so, it's just a theory, a game theory. And that isn't the issue that could be settled, and this isn't an issue that could be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the fact of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right, I'm sorry.
Anyway...
Once I got myself under control, I returned to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time for myself. Okay, I understand. Then, I'll see you later. I thought I heard something else. It looks fine. Is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. Third, to find out what happened to the headmaster. No doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. Yeah, well. Oh, sorry. See, the thing is, I keep checking my phone because I keep getting alerts, and then I keep hitting the keyboard. They killed the mastermind. They killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. The one leading Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. The same person may very well be the mastermind who planned this all out. According to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. I love how we got an extended cut of this flashback. It's possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. It means the mastermind's true identity is. It's a very polarizing approach, I know. But okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. As if we haven't had this 4 times now. I'm sure I already told you this. You think I get it right, though. Well, this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students, and the only people to take a single step in this host peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. 15 of us met in the mail hall. Add Muko to the mix and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Oh, montage time, montage time, montage time, montage time. Oh, it is kind of upsetting though. The fact that Sakura's the last one dead is kind of insane. Think about it. Celeste was the 3rd murderer, and she's the 2nd last one to die. Like, fair play. Like, everyone else is still alive. Like, okay, even Mukuro. Oh, and Mukuro, I guess. Even though she's undeniably dead, but do we count Mukuro? So the ones still alive are me, Yakio, Hero, Toko. Do you realize he lists all the men first? Hina and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. It just has to be. The area, and then we go back to the locker room. I'm in the thick of... Why did I start singing that? Apologies, guys. Don't know why that was in my head. I would actually like to apologize for that. Oh, I wonder if I can open this. Okay, yeah, okay. Give it a try. I took my handbook and ran across the card read, and then... Oh. Oh, look. Maybe this... Oh. Wait, but... why? Mako. Right. I'll put the emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room. Okay, let's give it one more try. Oh, fuck off. I think it's because I technically wasn't supposed to scan all of these, but here we are. So the emergency handbook, I ran across the card reader and... Beep. Alright, just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we've got inside. This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to has the organization... probably had organization problems in every part of their life. This is a crystal ball. Huh? A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. Is that a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. But wait, aren't those used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? Oh wait, no, I don't want that one. Down here, though. What kind of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order? And just everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuff it is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Try to act as casual as natural as possible. I picked up one of the notebooks and saw. But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. What? There's no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagugure. So that's the cover of the notebook, is it not? But so yeah, it's Heroes. Is that our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes from a variety of different classes. Which would mean he attended classes here? That can't be possible. I mean, Hero came to this school at the same time as the rest of us. And we're all stuck into this evil world. Never had a chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? Right. Yeah. So basically, what we're gonna do is dance. Yeah, Vanessa Hudgens vibes. Alright, okay, there we go. So before we get inside, I don't see anything that might be a clue. Right, chill. Okay, another one. This thing's practically empty. It's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is, but there's some writing inside. Could be important. It's not like violating the owner's privacy, but I better take a look. It looks like a girl's handwriting. And all the letters are spaced evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must be really meticulous. Huh? I was looking for the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. There's something familiar written here, the words I'd heard before. Muko Ikusaba, the 16th student lying somewhere hidden in this school. There's planned to turn Host Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. Okay, I mean, feel free to talk about your theory. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. This happens to be the headmaster and my father. Oh, yep. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The plan is to keep the student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Our only geniuses can overcome disaster. and only their hope can overcome despair. The future of our country, our world, it is not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. The idea of that, but then also including 1 a serial killer and 2 Hifumi. Come on. Oh yeah, fair enough. It's the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. Oh, she said the line. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was. I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko, it couldn't be anyone else. If this belongs to Kyoko, what's it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hadn't seen her dad since she left when she was little. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Just so happens to be the headmaster, my father. What does all this mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. When I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, like the rest of the pocketbook writing, the writing here was messy, disorganized, and scrawled. Oh. There's a second despair. What is this? What does this mean? I have no idea. Could it possibly make any sense? Oh, wrong button. The more I see, the less it makes sense, because these lockers, I mean, they belong to previous students, right? Why am I seeing this? What are the things in the lockers, that look like they belong to people here? No, but that seems to belong to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation, but if I want to find out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. I have to believe in everyone. I think that is everything, but let me check these ones just in case. Yeah. Right, chill. What was in this room again? Oh, this is a bedroom. Well, I didn't mean to come. Well, I did mean to come here, but why is this a thing? I'm confused. I don't know if I'm finished up right. Leave it for now. Data center, yes. Hi, Hina. Sorry, wait, no. Hi, Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
I'm Makoto. Are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured, if all the doors in the school had been unlocked, that one should open up too, right?
But
Although I couldn't bring myself to open it.
I
Because it might explode, right? And that'd really suck. So, you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Yeah, for real though. Oh. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Oh, wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. I'm gonna race over to a nearby desk and hid under it. Okay, go ahead. I think we'll be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. Trackpad. Hey Matthew, welcome back. There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was, whoa, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Yeah, to be fair, I don't know if we get the trial done today because it is 1:30 in the morning in England. So, yeah. I mean, every part of the school leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
just a second.
This place is #1 gross. It's in a whole different league of creepy. Yeah, I think, what, 2 hours already? Yeah. What is this device? It's some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though. Like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mecha cockpit, right? If you would probably freak out if you saw it. Cockpit. So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. And could that mean?
Okay.
Wait, I'll stop poking around. poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Well, I could just, or whatever, something like this. But it was too late. He was already jabbing away at the control panel. Huh? Did you hear that? I think it came from the other room. What did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The one that says data center. Data center. It's the reason the data center. I took a good look at the control panel. I saw a bunch of buttons, each of them with the name of a room next to it. Just like Hina said, though, there was one labeled the data center. That must be the one she pushed. The data center. It's right next door. The room we were just in. That's where this strange noise comes from. Probably better go check it out. Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here. Right, you are actually proving you're doing nothing, Hina, to be fair. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Yeah. Ah. You know what? He looks quite tall here. Is that Monokuma? Hey. Ah. Oh, give me all your donuts. Give me all your donuts. Is that you, Hina?
What?
What? Oh man, busted. How did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote controlled camera kind of setup? Do you ever know what you're controlling?
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from inside here.
Found it.
Ah, guess what I found? A self-destruct button. Whatever you do, don't push it.
Too bad.
Oh man. Are you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess this sells it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it is the control panel inside. That's fine. I guess we talk to Hino again. Oh, hey Mikoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma. What do you mean? Oh, hi Celestia, welcome back. Wait, you have jewels for yeah. Welcome back. How you doing? Oh, you're playing this chapter as well. Jesus. How are you finding it? What were you controlling just now? Was Monokuma? Monokuma? What, for real? Yep, it looks like a pro. Like the panel definitely controls Monokuma. Because the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words,
Hey,
maybe the mastermind couldn't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Kyoko's theory is right. I mean, she's normally right. If the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school the whole time, right? I guess that would have to be true. If that is true. Oh my god, I'm skipping it. I've said that like literally 6 times now. 6 or 7 times. There's definitely been like 4 or 5. Then the mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, really is a 16th student? No, it can't be. No way, right? Right, okay. What's wrong, Miko? I don't like that face you're painting. Oh no, it's nothing. Okay. But you, is everything okay?
I
Well,
mean,
it's just... This is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? I'd say it isn't possible. I really hope it's not true. So, like, do you want to leave soon? There's still loads of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. Can't waste a lot of time standing around it. Okay, you want to get going? Yeah. Oh, California. California girls will forget Monday. Oh, bikinis on top. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? Ah, the door! It just locked on its own. What? I tried to grab the doorknob. Rattle. What time is it in California? Wait, what? Ow, I just pinched myself. Like, evening, yeah. You're right, it's locked. Why? California's on the west coast, isn't it? Oh, west coast represent. Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma?
just a second.
Hey, no fair. You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. Because if the room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Yeah, same time zone. Just imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stop moving. And that room.
Yep.
You may have guessed where, that's where my controls are.
Um,
So, right now, you're being operated by someone in that room?
yes indeed.
Wait a minute now.
You're a liar.
So we know it's not here now. That doesn't make any sense. We were just in there, and we didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't, did you? Woohoo! Are you sure, you were as far as you could have been? Did you ever just check the sense, suspicious hatch? Yeah, no way. Hatch on the floor? Woohoo, too bad. But that was your big chance, and you blew it. Imagine, though, that would be insane.
Too bad.
Because, like, oh, plus the hatch can't open from the outside anyway, so ever. Oh, fair. No then. Wait, what was that word? No then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Woohoo, peace. gone, but
So,
was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there. In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
Huh?
Then, when I said we should leave, well, the hatch couldn't be open from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Okay. Then you did well. Anyway, I'm really bad with time zones, so you got a good guess. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice. You got me on mermaid again.
You got it.
Okay, I'm out of here. See ya. I'll see you later. Yeah, I took it from full sprint. I have to see what I can do too. Going way forward. Have we used the music room once, by the way? Right, headmaster's room. I feel like we went into the room and then didn't do anything. Oh, you're here. This is the headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot of things about it, but it's maybe my first time seeing it for myself now. I'm a coach, but it's you. Byakuya. Oh, the golden sword. There's a trophy and even a shield in the display case here. Oh. Documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow, it makes me feel anxious. And we're speedrunning through this. The bookshelf seems very well made and filled with files and fixed books.
Come on.
Hey, Makoto,
Not
are you
possible.
ignoring me? Yes, actually. You think I'll forgive that just because you're you?
Such.
When we get out of here, remember this moment. Oh, I really don't want to talk to you, but sure. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? Sure. You mean something interesting? Take a look at this. There's a top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. Class 78, student residential. Contains profiles of all of us and Mukuro.
So in other
Apparently,
words,
Class 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room.
I see.
That's right. It also mentions Class 78. Let's be aware Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with us,
In other words,
we no doubt Mukuro was a student here at Hope Speak Academy, just like the rest of us. Mukuro Ikosaba, the 16th student, like someone hidden in this school. It must be how Kyoko learned about it. It seems like Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? Talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? Been so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
so in
In
other
other words,
words,
when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro than we still have. What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? So, bitch, when I decided to walk over to the binder and you went, oh, you're ignoring me, so I want to talk to you, and now you're like, read it yourself. Get fucked. Genuinely get fucked. It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya and as I skimmed through the report. Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background, an entity floats, close but just out of reach. The entire entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if that's the single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. Oh, it's Hino on the other page, how cute. I have a better feeling about this. I need to push forward with my research into Ultimate Despair. I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hope Speak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. In fact, alone proves her tremendous skills in battle. Actually, I want to believe now. She is one of my students after all. If I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was a part of Ultimate Despair. I don't think there could be any doubt about it, but wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why would they kill Mukuro? Because even the Mastermind seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. I agree. They would have taken her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Maybe it just means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
what?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
Oh, you seem to be lost in thought. But I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important piece of information, a bit of information within that function now. What is it? Did you notice the page from that? Page of a girl probably you've never seen before. A girl who also seems to be included in part of our class 78. It was so close to 6 seconds. That should be enough to help you figure out who this girl is. The information about the girl is included in the file. 5'7", 97 pounds, and it even lists files. 31, 22, 32. The fact that this is actually a genuine clue is hilarious, by the way. I just want, like, I don't want to say it, but this is actually a good clue. Well, what do you think? It's like good foreshadowing, I want to say. How do I know? What are you asking me? Like, if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
Hopeless head idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is that maybe you want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse. Maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean... Wait, is he trying to say... There's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro's? Is that what he's saying? Basically, what I think it seems all but impossible. I want him to confirm it,
It's
right?
all clear
That's
now.
all what I want to say. What you can do with that information is your business. Better be in Byaku's errand boy. Yep, sure. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me. Okay, right, fuck off, sure. Advice from me? She's been getting along with Kyoko quite well. So not getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in that. Huh?
In other words,
Cost of faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. Hunch. My hunches tend to be proven right, sure. That's what happened in the Sakura case, right? The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. I'll keep it in mind, thanks. Alright, bye bitch boy. Micro penis man. Alright. So many rooms to check. Huh? It's gone. Mukuro's body. It's not here. Oh, we can't even examine it again. Let's look at the chicken. That's not a chicken. Yeah, I guess see rather than a pot, because, yeah, literally, it's still 4 chickens left. Honestly, I'm kind of terrified of them more than that. I mean, chickens can lay eggs and hatch. Oh. Didn't need to check them again. I thought we were why is he actually alive? Wait, there's more here? Okay, I guess we're going into the shed. Oh, we checked the top. Maybe the money. Okay, let's check just to be sure. I didn't find anything close to the dead body. But if it's not here either, then it must... I have no idea where. But corpse isn't the only thing I need to check in here. There's one other thing. The top. The top played a key role in the other case, though. Hey, Mukuro. Hey, less vor. I better look into it. Gobble me, swallow me, drip down the side of me. The killer used the tarp to keep the sprinkler from getting my body wet, which means the killer might have left some clues behind it. Huh? I didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp in one corner of the tarp. I feel like that's... I would... Surely you noticed that. It says Biolab. And this originally came from the Biolab? Perfect. Alright, and then I think we can go to the Biolab now, right? But actually, we'll go to the... dojo. This is across the road. That's all I really need to check here. Where could a body have gone? Let's start looking for it. And that's in... Okay, I think I know what that is. Oh, Toko, so this is where you are.
What do you want?
What do you want? Oh, okay. Am I so disgusting you want me out of your sight? No, it's not that at all. I just thought maybe you'd have found a clue. Well, I haven't. I haven't found anything. Not a single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, it would have to have something, right? It wasn't anything out of the ordinary. Give it back. Give me back my precious time. Calm down, Toko.
What's your problem?
Don't tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? Everyone finds out they're gonna call me useless. Good for nothing. You would have done better than Hero. Nobody's gonna say that. Master will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me? Well, I don't think there's any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going. Yeah. Right, there's actually no clues though. Really? Sure. There's actually no clues here. Let's have the lock again. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. We're trying to clear it, but it's just... Okay, right, never mind. Right, okay, they're actually different, yeah. Chill. Again, I'd love to be able to jump around in this room, but here we are. Biolab. Amelia, you ask him where the dead bodies go, they're here. Well, here I am in the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall, and on the left side there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. On the other side... Oh, never mind. Maybe I spoil it. Who knows? Oh, it's so cold. Why is it cold in there? That's the first thing I need to figure out. Right, really? We really need to figure that out first. There's stacks of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of those things lately. Some kind of weird machine that's built onto the wall. I've seen something like this before. Oh, that's it. I've seen that kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Does this mean the biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. Leon? Sayaka? just go through. This kind of weird machine. Oh wait, on the left side there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. Where's some of the lights from? The ones on the left. The right hand lights are all off. Right, so is that it? Right. Is that all we're finding out here? Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. Looks like an instruction manual. You have an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provided an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert a cadaver and the blue light will let you know the automated system self-activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer optional leather upholstery upgrade packages. It's an interesting manual for a fridge. Looking around, I think I get it. It needs to clear me now. Some kind of makeshift morgue. Yes, okay. Why is it listed as secrets? About those lights by each slot. It looks like a setup so when a slot is occupied, a blue light comes on, which would mean inside each slot is a little blue. Another one of the victims is. Yeah. I love my emotion. I was gonna say emoticons. Take control right now. There's only one thing I could do for everyone who's died. That's defeat the mastermind. To do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any options. Yep. This is one of the fridges with dead bodies in. I've seen them on crime shows. So is everyone who died? Then does that mean his Buko's body disappeared from the garden? Could it be here? Let's check, but I have no idea how to open this thing. I don't. So I can look right. I just don't know if I've actually explored everything. Oh wait, I haven't looked at tops yet, have I? There's a stack of tops here. I've been seeing a lot of these things lately. I just love how the tops is like no actual use. Not use, it's just on the floor. Right. Hi Yuri, no worries. We're just doing the investigation for Child 5. Oh! So Yuri, I lied. We're actually done with the investigation. Apparently. Maybe? I thought there was more.
This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best,
thank God.
your generous
I was like, I'm
headmaster
sure
will
there's
give
more
you
to
a
this.
little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
Amelia, I need you to lock in right now. I think you already know what's happening. And I'm gonna be honest, I think you spoiled yourself at some point in the past. And I think that's why it makes sense now. But that's all I'm gonna say. What? Now he wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious, there's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. But even knowing that... said to go to the gym, right? Like, you need to lock in Melia. Yeah, trial will probably be tomorrow. Also, heroes are nothing, again, as per. Oh, here. Oh, Mako? You look so surprised. Oh, no reason. You have Mako, Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I did, actually. I'm on my way out. You want to talk to him? What did he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hero, wait. There's no point in even trying to stop him. You ran off like a frightened animal. I think you've spoiled yourself by accident a very long time ago. And I can't lie, I've been wanting to say it. But I was like, oh no, because I spoiled what you've spoiled. I think you've done something and you didn't realise. It's all foreshadowing. Hero? So I guess you're trying to avoid me. So I just talked to him about the notebook I found on the locker. He's been hiding something this whole time. Damn, it's so weird seeing only Mako in the scene, and he's off-center. Of course he's off-center. Right. I mean, it's just the same assets, isn't it? But it's just funny. It's like, he decided to still stand to the side.
I am Monica.
Hello, welcome, hello. Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be the envelope on the ground in front of you. The envelope? It's supposed to be the envelope. And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it. Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. Yep. There's everyone. Everyone there. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right, when Byaku and I went to the headmaster's room, we looked at the file. Yeah, no, this is great. It's like everything coming together where you're like, shit, it all makes sense. Miko Ikusaba. So she's the 16th student, like somewhere hidden in this academy at the school. Plus, Celeste, always with that damn alpha impertinent for real. Then this girl is. Wait, what? Why? Where's Miko here and everyone else? And even more than that, just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. We're matching. We're not all wearing matching. Let's get one thing straight. Hero's not wearing the same outfit as us. Celeste is not wearing the same outfit as us. Junko's not wearing the same outfit as us. Junko. Leon's not wearing the same. Like, Fumi's not wearing the same outfit. What are we on about? I don't remember anything like this. And yeah, and now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. Just all 15 other students, but not me. Yeah, exactly. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking this picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. Yeah, I suppose so. It's fashion, that's why. So it's natural for me not to be in the picture, but it's definitely unnatural. It's like everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other till they got here. Look how bright Leon's hair is. To be fair, actually no, she's wearing a very green dress compared to everyone else's, I suppose. But yeah. And could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is... How long are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna
I'm
do?
kind of getting in the waves and standing there, you know? So I mean, get out. But I told you, I'm not fielding any questions. What kind of mystery would it be if I gave you all the answers? That'd totally be out of left field. Mix of the drink of the drink has a mix of the Joanne. Yep. Yep. Yeah. You did spoil yourself. What kind of mystery? Yeah. Guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. Group photo, yeah. Ding dong bing bong? No. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. With that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. Does that count as a hint? It made me even more confused. And what is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse us? Confuse me, rather. But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? What do you mean, everyone but me? Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear things up. I have to clear this all up. So I have to talk to everyone, which is great. Is anyone else on this floor? We'll work backwards by highlight. Oh? Oh, okay, Kina's in the dining hall. Yeah. That's why I was hoping you wouldn't Google anything, because I was like, shit, if you as soon as you said Junko was your favorite, I was like, fuck, don't do it. I was like, why all characters are you Googling? So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Mako! Sorry, gotta go. What? She ran off so fast I didn't have time to ask her to stop. You know? Why? Why don't you talk to me? Right, let's Hina. Down. Hina said, fuck you. Right, here's up though. Here. Whoa! Makoro! What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No, no! I'm sorry, but I'm doing a big worry. Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit, so he's really done nothing wrong. Never knows the difference between the length of time between the first dream and when she died and the second. I started drawing her from Google. Yeah. So, Hero, what's wrong? I still wasn't able to talk to her about the notebook I found. It's like he was avoiding me. He was afraid of me. Why? My lazy ass is gonna teleport over there. Right, there we go. Shut up. Let's visit the biolab once more. First thing I saw when I got there, oh, yeah, was her passed out again. Her? Toko? See, even Toko's done something for us. Come on now. Toko, are you okay? No, she's not dead, is she? It's cold. Super cold. It's so cold. I think I might catch a cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will. What? I was asleep? Ah, I must have fainted again. I think you're standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't.
Have you reached that
then what? Hump of it, straight up horny? Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know, last thing I remember was me waking up just now. So what did you do to Miss Moros? Oh, that's right, your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Think of a zinga. We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate.
You SOB!
Wait, oh, son of a bitch. I don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. It's like double the memory. No, it's more like half. Yep, just memory. Yep, But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now, I'll slit your throat. Yeah, no, for real. I don't know, I'm sure Byakuya's around somewhere doing his own investigating.
Yes.
Himself? I assume so. I knew it. I told you. I'm told pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Right, go. So we'll shut off her eerie laugh echoing behind me. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. There's no point asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. How did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. The fridge, it's open, but I'm sure the walls were shut tight last time I was here. That must be why she passed out. Yep.
Right.
She faints up easily. Kyoko,
Makoto.
it's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize. Listen, about this room. Oh, yeah, it's
It would seem...
a morgue. Yeah,
I knew it.
I suspected as much. Stoko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and well, there you have it. She knew you knew she fainted? I was on my way here when Jess ejected came running past me. I assume she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem...
How much she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot here. No, she literally just appeared. That's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why does everything got to be so difficult?
Anyway...
Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. No, I want to see who it is. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. You go push the fridge, hands outstretched. Like, it's just Mondo's, like, melted butter. But suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body's in it. Okay, so Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside the fridge?
I see.
Just like every other time. The mastermind probably brought it up while we were here in the class trial. The mastermind did it? Because they assume we wouldn't be doing class trials over and over again, I guess.
So...
Maybe you're right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. That's right, Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time. I'm going to find the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there. That's it. Should I ask Kyoko about the group photo? After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I want to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about the announcement Monokuma made it. You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not?
Because...
The only reason he gave us a hint at this point is to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. Wish I can go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here, looking at her, I don't think she's hiding it from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge the picture as part of the trap to confuse us? It's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. So what do I do? Let's get up. I've just done that though. Maybe the game's just gaslighting you though. Is a fridge meant to be storing bodies? I can't look inside. Pussy move! Right, so what am I supposed to be doing if she's like standing in the corner? So when someone's there, oh wait, sorry. Blue light comes on. When looking around, the number of lights are on, including Mukuro's. There's 9 in all. 9? 9 lights? Yep. I'll have lights, updated. Surely you can talk to me now. Oh, fuck off. Behind Tiger, yeah. That's 11037, actually. Ah, it's the same one I found at the Gun Tool Shed. I remember, that's hard. It had a stamp that said Biolab. That's a tell though she used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got into the Biolab and took over. Right, there we go. Okay, so I'm done. Very geez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In fact, in that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So, did you find anything? I paid careful attention to the wounds and traces of blood. It seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blood to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? Burn tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means that neither of those fatal injuries, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife and was completely through the body. The victim also been struck in the head with an object as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered in other wounds, but these are at least several days old. The only option is those other wounds, but the file says they were old.
Is that right?
Why does it say they're old?
Because...
All the Monokuma file says is they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see a difference.
Wrong.
The difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
Listen.
It seems to be occurring several days old, simply old.
However...
But it doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, Old wounds, it makes it sound as if they've been there forever. Like they're not related to murder. You're saying they are? But all we got in the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? Sorry, read that wrong. So if the wounds are at least a few days old, there's no way we could have gotten anything to do with it.
So then,
What if Mikuru herself wasn't killed within the last few days?
at the very least,
System, you can allow it as one of many possibilities, can't you? One of many?
right.
Detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. So the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as
In
they
other
can.
words,
They envision the possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep that in mind for the future. Definitely. Ding dong bing bong?
Hey.
No. So there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of body now? Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
so
5'7". I'm that height. 97 pounds. I'm not that weight. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right? You remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then,
indeed,
don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. That's absolutely no mistake.
indeed.
Our victim in this case is, without a doubt, Mukuro Ikusawa. Yep.
And
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
so then,
It looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh wait, you're not going to put the body back? You think that's kind of sad, leaving it out like this?
why?
Sad? You forget, she was our enemy once. Yeah, I mean, true. As part of Ultimate Despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Have you heard of the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still.
whew,
You really are naive. You know that. It's really quite important. She could have abandoned me. She said to help me, Seth. For someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
so then,
We've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Hold on. I have one more thing to do. So I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask about the pocketbook I found in the locker. We also didn't properly ask about the image, for sure. But don't do it now. Right, so why can't we just bring that in the conversation there? Hey, Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
what?
Go ahead then, out with it. Did you really not see your dad even once since you got here?
What?
What?
So,
What do you mean? Well, you know, all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
indeed.
I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you need a handbook of whoever's locker it belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using the emergency handbook.
I see.
You found the headmaster's hidden room.
And
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
why is that?
What made you say that?
Because
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I imagine those lockers belong to any of us. Bro, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. Oh, wait, it's your back. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you said just makes you just said makes perfect sense, but there's something written inside. It's about the headmaster, about your father.
what? If that's true,
I mean, that video is real too? Video?
Makoto,
Okay, I think everything is starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Cohesive. Although, I'm afraid the picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers. I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm with you what you just said with my own 2 eyes. Okay, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can. It
so
won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have a problem opening the locker with my own handbook. Do you know what? Take it just in case. Sure. It would seem that is my locker. Sure. Your locker?
Makoto,
Like she could look around the other lockers and find heroes, for example. Like, do you know what I mean? If you watch this, it won't make sense. A DVD. This is Class 78, urgent interviews.
so
Find it in the hidden room after you left. I
anyway,
don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. Well, this makes sense right now. I guess that means something. There's some important clue on this DVD. Oh, so we need to go to the DVD
Makoto,
room. Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble?
in other words,
So as it turns out, the arrangements I made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. Well, because of the mastermind.
however,
There's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Because I've burned with eyes burnt with fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. Strange, to be confronted with his death, I suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less about my father. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's no understanding it. I guess. That was a small laugh as she said it. Her smile was filled with sorrow. So that's it for my rambling. There's still so much to do before I consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
Keep this in mind. There is only one absolute truth. Whether the truth saves justice or suffering, whether the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Yeah, like, you know, there is that. Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then.
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Even behind the final farewell, Kyoko is gone. I get myself going. I want a DVD from Kyoko. I should go to the AV room and check it out. Kyoko says something about Hope's truth, but no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world, I can't afford to lose. And then that room's like fucking second floor. Well, it's not here. No, that was the wrong one. I just saw second floor, got excited. Wait. I need to go to the library for some reason. I'm assuming it's supposed to be up here? So I lied to myself, actually. I need to get to the... Oh, okay, no, that's fine. I'll talk to him anyway. While we're here. Unless I have to come back up to him, then that's a bit annoying. Byakuya. Listen, do you think we can talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait! Of course he didn't, he just walked away. What the... Why's he acting like that? Is he purposely trying to avoid me? Right, there we go. And then we can go AV room. Okay, it's here. We should go get some stuff from the Monokuma shop. I don't know. Might as well have a shopping spree in the middle of it. Damn, it's been a while, right, guys? This is like one of the last times we were all together as like 16 students or 15 students, rather. They should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. Yeah, no, for real. And it said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I started to black out the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. Then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Oh, is it Sayaka? It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long. And there she was. I mean, you could have looked in the morgue and found a dead body, but that's fine.
Okay then. Are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was in the man position on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Sayaka's like, I don't give a flying fuck, talk to me. It's like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter. Yeah,
so this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much.
Mizuno is such a cool last name.
Now then,
Sayaka Mizuno
let me
is
get
cool
straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in the school? I accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this.
Why don't they just voice all of them?
Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the
I miss
headmaster of
Sayaka.
Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my
She is
word.
pretty. That's everyone cue. That was when the video cuts out. There's a lot I can't understand up until now. This. simply couldn't comprehend what I heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of it. I love how that was, he randomly said that out loud. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad, she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed some light. On the monitor, the video I thought was finished flashed back onto the screen. My eyes started back onto the screen, sorry. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Huh? What I saw was me. Impossible, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording
I
our
can hear it,
conversation.
actually. Now that you've pointed that out, I can hear it.
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. You know, having seen what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But I, in the here and now, had absolutely no memory of this. Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah. There's in the anime, yeah, I think they say Junkie in the anime, I want to say. Oh wait, I didn't
Shall
read
we
that
get
out.
straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school.
To be fair, it makes sense, because he voices 2 lines.
Can you accept that?
Like, he barely needs to do any talking.
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Randomly thinking that I miss Celeste. I don't know why. Right in the middle of that, it was just Celeste specifically. I don't know. No, I really miss Mondo, for being honest. Once again, the video cut out. No, the video repeated on the same scene again and again with the others. Oh, hello, dickhead. Byakuya. Skinny dick man. Toko. So he's like, so we are bringing you, Toko. We know you're a serial killer, but we'll keep it on the down low. That's another. Why? Sorry. Yeah. Why the fuck are you keeping? Why you don't need Byakuya? You don't need Toko. You don't need Hifumi. I guess they're picking their class 78. However, pick a better class. There's some wrong ones in this one. Everyone. They also said that they agreed to live in this school forever. I like Kyoko's where she's like, hi daughter. And then, actually, that's probably why. Yeah. Kyoko. Her interview with him had just been recorded just clearly. Oh, doubt she had met him. She had him on the mastermind at Hope's Peak Academy, her father. And when he asked her the question, she answered the same as everyone else. She said to the life within the school, just as Junko's interview was wrapping up. The monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie, it looks like it broke. Out of service. What? It just happened to break just now?
Too bad.
No then. When? Now? Then? When? Doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? I've been so many times on stream, it's insane. Failure, my ass. You cut the power on purpose. Or whatever. Even though I watched the whole thing, it's just been more of the same. You ask them questions, they all say yes. I couldn't help myself, but I let out a huge, exasperated sigh. But as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
Feeling too, and when I woke up, I noticed something strange. I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. Disconnect. That was 3 hours ago, guys. Thinking back on it now, at some point, my memory was gone. I shouldn't have streamed this long. I should have split this up into 2 different streams. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, but I think everyone who's watching is. This time I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. What made you forget all that?
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Convenient outcome. Something like that seems obviously working in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Are we all forgotten? Or... Wait, interview DVD. Thank God. Bing bong. I'm tired. I'm feeling this one. I can't lie. It's
For
2:20.
anything that has a start, there has to be an end.
No worries, Amelia.
And if the end
So
comes,
tired.
then that means it's
But it does
time
mean
for a
theoretically
fresh
tomorrow if I
start.
start early, I can get the game done by tomorrow. Jesus Christ.
There is no night that doesn't
I've got a doctor's
have a
appointment on the
dawn.
5th. I need to check what time that is. I don't know what is rain, not with them. Doctor's appointment. It's early. 10 a.m. Chilling. We're not doing the class trial, Yuri. I'm sorry.
Although that
But
dawn is
tomorrow
totally
we will.
pitch black. There is no storm that won't eventually end.
I'm so tired.
Of course, then that leads to drought.
I'm actually exhausted right
But
now.
as I said,
I'm so sorry.
every end is the promise of a new
Ow, I just kicked my
beginning.
desk as well.
Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again.
I'm
because
sorry, Yuri.
the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started.
Yeah, let's.
The beginning of the end of the class trial.
To be fair, I easily could have split this into
Everyone
2 different
gather
streams.
once
This could have been
again
Thursday
at
streams,
you
but here we
know
are.
where.
Oh well, we finish it before August. Unless something happens and I don't stream tomorrow. It's about to begin again. Class trial is going to start. Final class trial. The last time our lives will be on the line. Last time hope and despair on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. No, I appreciate it. You can watch the replay, but honestly, I mean, yeah, it's just, you kind of know what's happening, so it doesn't really matter. I guess I'm the first one this time.
Makoto,
Really, Makoto? To be fair, yeah, we're never
Listen.
first. Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet? Don't
however,
worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. Just like she said. Byakuya. Byakuya? He arrived one after another, but they all seem to be a shock. Nina? Hero? Silence. Yeah, true. And it wasn't a normal silence, and then Genocide Jill comes in running. It was a deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You called for me
And I'm like,
I'm on
Strike Silent Master is so wonderful, so cool, so hot, my lungs are ablaze. Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me.
my beautiful
My sister, if scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the Master of Evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anybody but adorable little boys. If it's what Master wants, it could be a boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. And Genocide Jill said, I support equal rights. Oh, where am I?
whew,
No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Ooh, is everyone ready? Oh, and wearing our gloomy ghost faces, I see.
Well now.
Well then, let's begin. This final class trial is about to is going to slap in pitch black despair, claim maximum sorrow.
that's fine.
You're right. This is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair. I was gonna say I won't play Danganronpa 2 for a while. I say for a while, probably like a few weeks, honestly. But I do want to get a few streams of school mode, so we'll see. But you're right. This is the final class trial, and this time will be fair. What do you mean this time? Stop it with all the slander. I'm better in good standing, you know. There was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest. I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this year. This game super fair and square.
Today,
I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows. That despair is mighty a dendo. Of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already. Sure. Let the trial begin already. Wait. Yes. I'll be waiting for you down below. So don't try and run away. The idea of Monaco going downstairs and we don't go in the lift is pretty funny though. Laughing as loud as ever, Monaco disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of
This will
my
be over in
family.
no time. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first in the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Ow. Kicking that I need to set up. I was lounging. We made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
however,
You know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however,
You could tell us all about it soon. I'll class trial. You're right, I'm ready.
so,
Ready to win, right? Of course. Kiss me. Kiss me. I'm glad to hear you say that. I mean Makoto. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. Oh. I started making my way to the opening. Step after step. Towards the gaping maw. Gaping maw, okay. To be fair, if I carried on the stream earlier, this would have been like a 2.5 hour stream, so it's my bad. I'd resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed my anxiety down. calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Like, it's kind of mad that Sakura's the last one to die. And that was chapter 4. By warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. Deeper still. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. No, deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper it fell. It's like a poem. I closed my eyes and the sight fell away. All sound, too, disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later? I felt a gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. I hate this trial ground. Is this the final trial site? What do you think? This is the perfect background for deciding a person's fate. It's the one-way last stage. The always exciting final boss stage. I feel like the trial grounds in this game got worse the further we went. Woohoo! We're gonna sit on this one. We'll just sit right next to the vacant 16th seat. Well then, let's begin! Yes. Guys, we're nearly there. I can get the next one done in the next stream. So that's fine. 16, 17. Right, and with that, I'm gonna end stream. Thank you for watching, guys. If you're new here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll send notifications on YouTube. Join the Discord, in the chat to get notified on when I'm live and when I upload, so you never miss out on anything. I will never not mess that up. But yeah, so I think trial tomorrow, hopefully. Then school life on Friday. And then Saturday, Sunday, maybe more school life, depending on how long it is and all that sort of stuff. We can piss around with it for a bit. And then I want to get back on Tomodachi Life. Then we could do more stuff like Mecha Chameleon and Undertale. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you all soon. Yeah, it's been a good one. But I'm glad you guys could join. Thank you for that, Yuri. I'm sorry you could only join like at the very end. But yeah, thanks for watching. And bye bye, Amelia. Well done. On existing, I guess. But yeah. Speak to you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. And thank you to whoever subscribed. We're 2 away now. Guys, we're nearly there at 400, which is insane, actually. But yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Helps out the channel. We're nearly at 400. Yeah.